It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers, next on Madden NFL 25.
First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson up here in the booth. And Greg, this is one of those games that it's a little old school. Maybe if it was in black and white, it would be fitting, right? We got a couple of teams who love to hand it off and see their running backs do it on the ground.
It's just so cool, and you mentioned it, Mike. Maybe 10, 15 years ago, this would have been the norm on any given weekend, but we're seeing the game trend to more of a passing-style offense. If you want to score points, it mostly comes through the air. So for these two kind of throwback offenses that rely so heavily on their running backs, for anybody that loves old-school power football, I think we're in for a treat.
For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here comes the pack, and here comes Jordan Love. Fifth season quarterback, but Greg just his second as a starter, waited his turn, and had a really good first year as a starter.
He spent a lot of time, Mike, over these last couple days speaking to the media, and the thing that jumped out to me was just how confident he was in his team's preparation ahead of today's game. Now, only time will tell or not whether it makes a difference, but if his confidence is any indication of how they're going to perform.
Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game.
Prior to the opening kickoff, the home crowd is rocking. They're on their feet cheering. Well, one play in, got a little quieter in here. This defense came out, and they took the fight right to him, able to bring the quarterback down for an opening play sack to get their defense settled into this one.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Here we go, cut.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
Let's go now.
They'll go for it. Love. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
Here's 1st and 10. Now the former Eagle and Lion who's back in the NFC North. It's DeAndre Swift.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, sometimes as a play caller, it's pretty easy. Get the ball into the hands of your best players. In this case, a wide receiver screen. Get it to him quick, get some blockers out in front, let him do the rest after the catch, and he picks up the first down.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. This is an RPO, and quickly they'll hit Allen. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Williams to the air once more. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal. They'll run with Swift. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up second and goal.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Bears. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Nixon on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Packers offense ready to see the football for the second time. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down.
Ready, ready. Here we go, set. Hut, hut.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
Ready, set.
First and 10.
Down.
The man in motion is Watson.
Set, hut.
Love to throw it on first down. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. And what that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
Jalen Johnson had the good coverage and is able to knock that one away.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Love. He'll try and get there on the ground. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
Ready.
They'll run with Jacobs. They face 2nd down and 7.
Ready. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacob. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5.
Ready, ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Taking off, and he will get into the end zone. Jordan Love, touchdown Packers. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Now Love getting the Packers set for this 2-point try.
Come on, set. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. They were trying to take the lead, but they're going to remain down by a point. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Bears offense ready for their 2nd possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Alert.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll go again with Swift, and they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Give up the middle with Swift. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Packers offense make their way out to take over once more.
Ready?
We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. A good play action with Love. Taking off. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Throwing is Love. He'll try to run for it.
This just kills you as a defensive coordinator. Here you are thinking you're going to get a 3-and-out, get off the field, pick up some momentum for your team, and you allow the quarterback to get loose with his legs, and he's able to pick up just enough on third down to convert, and now you got to go back out and defend a fresh set of downs.
Set, go.
On first down, it's Love. He'll take off again.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Ready, ready, set.
Throwing on second down, Love. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. First down, Packers.
That is such a critical area on the field, Mike, between the hash marks and the numbers. Everyone wants to control the middle of the field. Every offense is targeting it. So what does the defense do? They really pack it. So for a quarterback to be able to put this ball out on the perimeter, it just really stresses these defenses, especially in their coverages.
Down.
On play action, Love. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. Third down coming up.
Let's go.
Dobbs headed in motion.
Hut, hut.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Really nice job here by the defender. I mean, how often, Mike, do we see on these long downfield passes the defender kind of lose the ball in the air and get himself out of position? Well, that wasn't the case here. Really well done. And if I'm this quarterback, after these back-to-back incompletions, I got to find myself a little rhythm and take some easier throws.
And he's going to have a Packers first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some. He's been elusive in this first half. Look at those rushing numbers for him. Defense definitely going to have to find a way to keep him in check.
Ready.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Set, hut.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Set, hut.
Now, faking the give. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And it's going to be third down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
He'll tuck it and take off. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
And that's a pretty good effort here on third and long. He had nowhere to go down the field. The defense is playing real soft. He pulls it down and did all he could, but he's still going to end up being short of the first down.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That's to the number 9 overall pick, Rome Odunze. He's still on his feet. Rome Odunze. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 88 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. On is Santos for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bears will take a 14-6 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Packers offense ready to take over once more. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready? Go.
Now Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal.
Set. Ready.
To throw is Love. He's going to... And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Jordan Love. Touchdown, Green Bay. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
Okay.
Now Love
right.
getting the Packers set for this 2-point try.
Ready.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion ties this game up. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. On the return, it's Tyler Scott. Good return here, brings it up to the 33-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Here's Williams now to throw. Looking to set up the screen there, but he decides not to force it, and it's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. Williams. He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. Down to the 10. And he will go all the way. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. Make it 2 touchdowns in the very first quarter of play. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable with Reed. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's Christian Watson and the rest of the Packer offense heading back onto the field. And what a start he's off to. You don't want to start prorating numbers out for 4 quarters, but fair to say, this defense is going to have to find some way to slow him down. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. That escapability on display, as you can see, the rushing total now over 100 yards from the quarterback position. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Now Love. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Jaden Reed was the intended target, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. And he will score. Christian Watson, touchdown Packers. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
Now Love getting the Packers set for this 2-point try.
Ready. Set.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he will get into the end zone. The call works as they will indeed take the lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to get back to work. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Williams. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
A play fake. Now Williams. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. And he will take this one in. 77 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. So what a start you don't always get 3 possessions in the first quarter, let alone 3 TD passes in the opening frame. Santos for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bears will open up a 6-point lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable with Reed. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Packers offense and receiver Christian Watson set to go once more. And he's had an early impact on this game. Sensational start. And you know they're going to be looking his way more as this game goes on.
Set, hut. Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there.
Come on, set.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll take this down to about the 15. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Set, ready.
Here's Love. He keeps it himself.
These plays just kill you on defense. The pressure's good, but you have to contain them. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
3rd and a yard.
Here we go, here we go. Hut, hut.
Here's Love to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
He's going to... And he will score again. Jordan Love. Touchdown, Green Bay. So with that touchdown, his 3rd on the ground in this half, he's well on his way to potentially tying the mark for rushing touchdowns by a quarterback in one game. The current record is 4. He has 3.
Ready.
Now Love getting the Packers set for this 2-point try.
Here we go, set. Set, hut.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he is into the end zone. The conversion successful, and they grab a 2-point lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Bears offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They trail by 2, and will start this drive with 1st and 10. And how about that back bulldozing his way forward, a gain of 9 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. you got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They will run it over center with Swift. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Another run here. Another run by Swift. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
Defense.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Williams. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. The big tight end, Cole. The intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
Okay, ready?
A run here with Swift. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Packers on top. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment.
Ready up.
3rd down and 9.
Let's go.
They'll go play action here with Williams. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
To be a prolific passing offense in this league, you have to be able to both throw the ball from the pocket and you have to be able to operate and convert on third downs. And they've really done both at a high level on this drive. And to no surprise, they find themselves 1st and goal.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. They'll run with Swift, and he will dive into the end zone. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Bears. On is Santos for the PAT. He's got it, and the Bears will up the lead to 5. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Nixon on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Jordan Love and the rest of the Packer offense ready for their next possession. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football.
On the double.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Hut.
Love to throw. Now he'll run it. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
This defense is going to have to come up with some answers at halftime because they cannot allow this quarterback to just continue to have his way with them on the ground using his legs. And that's exactly what's happened so far here in the first half, and they're going to have to get that fixed and fixed quickly.
Down. Ready.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Ready. Go.
A 2nd down throw for Love. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
The key coming into the game, anytime you're about to defend a quarterback like this, is it's not so much about rushing the quarterback for a sack as much as it is about rushing a quarterback to keep him in the pocket. He is more dangerous when he's able to escape. Keep the integrity of your rush lanes. Rush as a unit. You can see here, when you don't, he gets out of the pocket, and it's a big play.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Got it. Ready.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Set. Hut.
Love to throw it on 1st down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense. But let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the gun, it's Love. He runs with it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3?
Ready.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and 4th down is coming up.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able...
And he's into the end zone yet again. Jordan Love, touchdown Packers. So they have leaned on him in the running game, and he has responded. 4 rushing touchdowns in this one. That ties the record set by Billy Kilmer back in 1961, equaled 12 years later by Bobby Douglas. Now Love getting the Packers set for this 2-point try. Now they'll set up to throw.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but their execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. DeAndre Swift and the Bears offense set for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Mike, I think every offense would love to be able to call designed runs for their quarterback, but it's so dependent of who that quarterback is. And for this team, to be able to have that guy behind center, it just adds a different element to what they can do on offense.
He'll manage only a couple. Powerful Rashawn Gary there in run support. Second down and 8. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That is hard. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 35 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Here we go, set, ready, go. Ready.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. They'll go underneath to Komet on the screen. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. And he's in. Heenan Allen. Touchdown, Chicago. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will open up a 6-point lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Nixon on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Now he'll run. And that is caught. Well, he stayed in bounds. A terrific catch.
Ready, ready.
Throwing on second down, Love. Off he goes. He'll be marked down very close to the first down. They got 14 of the 15 that they needed. It's going to set up a manageable 3rd and short.
Down. Ready, go. Set.
They'll run with Jacobs. And the drive will stay alive. He's got the first down up to the 44. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's closing in on 100 yards already.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
On first down, it's Love. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. An even 40 yards.
You have to rush the quarterback as a unit, meaning all the defensive linemen or linebackers that are going after the quarterback, Mike, they have to do it together. In this case, it just takes one guy to get out of position, open up a rush lane for the quarterback, and he's able to pick up big yardage.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Set. Hut, hut.
Here's Love. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up 1st and goal.
And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss. So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback...
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up.
Offside, defense. That penalty is declined.
Now Love getting the Packers set for this 2-point try.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he is into the end zone. The conversion successful, and they grab a 2-point lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll go again with Swift. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Swift. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Back to the drawing board for this run game, Mike. The offensive coordinator and his staff, they have to do a better job giving plays, giving opportunities to their offense to find success on the ground. Because right now, they have no answers for this defense.
A lot of terrific quarterbacks from Southern California, and here's another one. The rookie gets his team a 1st down.
This is the connection that Bears fans have been dreaming about since these two guys were drafted in this previous spring's draft. I mean, they think they have one of the more formidable young quarterback wide receiver duos in the entire league. Williams, 1st overall pick. Odunze, number 9. The future looks bright in Chicago.
Down the field, it's DJ Moore. And he's got another one. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Bears. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Nixon on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain. And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
Down. Ready.
To throw is Love. That is going to be called in. He's got it. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Now Love getting the Packers set for this 2-point try.
Here we go. Ready.
Back to throw. So that is going to set the new standard for quarterbacks, a record 5th rushing touchdown of this game.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Bears offense and DJ Moore heading back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Toward the sideline, he's got Allen.
Automatic first down.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's going to run it. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Good running there, getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a 1st down. Williams. That is caught downfield by Odunze. A gain there of 21. Good for a Bears 1st down.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Here's 1st and 10. This is an RPO, and quickly they'll hit Allen. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
Give up the middle with Swift. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Sometimes there's just nowhere to go, right? We ask these running backs, Mike, to do a lot of work, find space, create something out of nothing. Well, this time, he was able to create nothing out of nothing.
They will run it over center with Swift. And he's in! DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will open up a 6-point lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable with Reed. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers.
Let's go.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Taking off. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
The defense is going to have to come up with a plan for this quarterback using his legs, Mike, or it's going to be a long day. They knew coming in he was a threat, but I'm not sure they thought he would be this effective this early.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now Love. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Well, they have not been shy about looking his way in the first half. Already 7 catches, and we've yet to hit halftime. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready.
Now Jacobs. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Set, hut. Set.
Here's Love to throw. He's going to keep it himself.
Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly. Realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket. Decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
Come on, set. Set.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. He'll try to run for it. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the 1st down, sets up 1st and goal.
Set. Ready.
So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Christian Watson, touchdown Packers. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. Now Love getting the Packers set for this 2-point try.
Here we go.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And he'll go down, back at the 4.
I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn it around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's Williams now to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. That one knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one. And third down coming up. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. He's got the hook up there to Odunze. And he will go all the way. Rome Odunze. Touchdown, Bears. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. So that will tie the NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. First done by Sid Luckman with the Bears in 1943. And then Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 19... And this one is blocked. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This returnable with Reed. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the first half, it hasn't worked. Love to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Set. Cut.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep this one on the ground. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Ready, ready.
Once again, they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Report. In the first half, it was the rookie from USC, Caleb Williams,